In this video, I repair a septic tank, a plastic one, that has been damaged by a digging bar and was also deformed by being covered with dirt without filling it up with water. Long story short, what I learned is that I should have bought hose at Home Depot for like 50 bucks or whatever and pumped out the tank. That would have saved me labor. I also learned that you don't want to fill this up for more than like a day because it's like this material slowly deforms. It's kind of strange. Things don't happen to it instantly and then it just stays that way. It kind of wants to keep a certain shape and it takes time to deform. So I'd fill it up for like half a day, but not a full day.
Now, will somebody actually buy a used septic tank? I'll put it on eBay to find out.
So I got this septic tank used, free on Craigslist, and it had been put in the ground without being filled with water. And it had partially collapsed. On the underside, it had a big mound, and on this side, it was pressed in quite a bit. There's still a little bit of deformation left over from that. So that was solved by filling it with water, which takes about 55 minutes in order to drain the water. I drilled a hole at the bottom, and I got to fill that up, plug that up nice and good, which is going to be fun because there's a bunch of black crap in there. I'm not sure what shoes I'm going to wear. And in filling it up, I tested for leaks, and there is a small leak from this attempted repair job that they made. Apparently there's a gash in there somewhere, and I got to find that. And I'm not sure if it's actually necessary for me to like totally repair it because it was like barely wet, but it was leaking. So I think I should repair it. It totally depends on their soil, I think, and what kind of plant life's around, where they're at, whether or not a small leak like that would make a difference in my guesstimation. But it is just a guesstimation. Also, the effluent filter housing, I'm assuming it's a filter housing, was pushed back a bit, and it was twisted, and that just, you kind of have to go in the tank and twist it. It's just a pressure fitting here. It's not like glued or anything. Yeah, so in order to fix this plastic material, polyethylene strips, and found a 375 watt soldering iron on eBay for 30 bucks shipped. Not bad, I think. These are apparently exactly as fast as a decent propane one, according to a roofer who does stainless roofing. Okay, let's see what's under here. The gash probably came from above, because I don't see how it would come from below. Okay, looks like the gash is right here. A spider? Nope, that's a bunch of earwigs. Looks like the actual gash is going to be right back here, so I'm going to pay special attention from this part to that part.
An electrode. So this thing is pretty slow. Kind of looks like I might be able to just smash it and melt it, and have it stick together. Try to heat it up. Use frickin' silver solder.
So the iron isn't really clean enough. This green stuff is a lot gummier than the gray stuff. going to try to kind of warm up this whole area so it's hopefully flexible and kind of wants to get back toward the original piece. I suppose I should have cleaned up a wider swath. Stuff's kind of, this tank is about a centimeter thick, almost, in the part that I actually cut through. It might just weld itself shut. I do expect it will. And I can test that by tipping the tank on its side. Well, it looks like I picked up a 225 watt one at a garage sale ages ago and completely forgot about it. So I spent 30 bucks on this big honking thing, and I had waited around for about a week, and it was completely unnecessary. Now I'm just going to fill it a few feet high, and I will wait for a long time and see if there's any water dripping out of that area. I'll fill it up another foot. Or maybe less, actually. Well, I don't know. If I fill it up too much and then I tilt it over, I might, I don't know, risk some sort of damage? Probably not, but I just don't like the idea of slamming it down on the ground.
This valve and then this quick disconnect fitting, awesome.
Okay, let's check this thing out. It has some water here. Has it been dripping? Or is it just still wet?
So it's still wet in there. Okay, there's a leak then. Okay, that works apparently, first time. And now I have my soldering gun cleaner so that less of this brown crap will be spread on there.
Came in here with a Sawzall, cleaned that up a bit. The water was pretty clearly leaking out the back there. It could have been, hopefully, at least it was due to contaminants. And acetoned that up a bit.
shouldn't have any coffee because I'm going to try to go to sleep when I'm done.
The suspense is killing me.
It is dry. Okay, now that the septic tank isn't an oven because it's not daytime.
Well, I guess I didn't get footage of that. So basically, I have the choice of either going to the store and getting 2 threaded plumbing pieces of 1 inch nominal diameter, which is what that hole is designed for, getting a gasket on the inside, sanding it to make sure that the fitting is flush if it's not already, if they've got like text on the inside, and then cinching it down really tight. But I have to make sure that I have enough thread length that I can get through the 3/8 inch thick tank and still have a bunch of room to cinch the pieces down. My current fittings, I don't have very many, I only have 2 that are compatible, are too short. So I could either go to the store and find a solution and it'll look a little bit extra shady, or I could use the plug and solder it in place. I've already prepared this plug, and I've already prepared that hole with acetone and then grinding it down, and now I'm going to do the inside.
Unfortunately, the most important part is on the inside. That's where the bulk of the work is going to go.
I'm really hesitant to bring the camera in here, partly because you won't be able to see much of what's going on, partly because it's in the way. This thing just wants to roll any which way. It is very unstable, this large one. And it's going to be hella cramped in here. Am I going to put the feet of the tripod into the sewage? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I did it. Oh, God.
Alright, that should hold. I'm pretty confident in that. Alright, I want you guys to smell this with me, okay? Here goes. Does it leak? I can't tell. That sucks. Bone dry. And if you're an incel, boner dry.